We have on Wednesday the people of the village of Sungju in South Korea, and this is a story people don't know about, stood up as the United States deployed more THAAD missiles in their village. 600 of them stood up when right after the administrative offices of the command setting up these missiles. These are first strike weapons. These are anti-missile missiles that theoretically allow you to launch a first strike without having any response. These villages stood up. 8,000 police were mobilized to crush them. And they continue as they can fighting to stop the deployment of these THAAD missiles. In the island of Jeju in South Korea, the United States has displaced many people in order to build a monster military base from which attacks can be launched throughout the region. But they don't get away with it easily because the entire population of that area every day holds demonstrations for years now to protest this base and to try to take back their home. So it's not just many of us here in this country that are concerned about the situation in Korea. It is people in South Korea who are part of their movement to de-escalate the situation and to bring about a peaceful solution. Some of our speakers will talk about what that peaceful solution will look like, because it is very much within our grasp if the United States would agree to talks with no preconditions. University School of Theology, and she's originally from Korea. Evan, thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, thank you for coming today. I'm excited and moved to see your presence today, to know that there's still some Americans who are aware of what's going on between U.S. and two Korean nations, you say. Upon the invitation to make a speech, I was frustrated because I acknowledged that the history of U.S. military and Korean Peninsula was forgotten from, or more precisely, never been told to the majority of American citizens. So I kept feeling I had to first explain over 70 years of convoluted and multifaceted history in order to say how absurd and appalling President Donald Trump's military provocation toward North Korea is, and how it might bring the unspeakable devastation in the Korean Peninsula and other South Asian countries.
State Representative representing the great city of East Cambridge.
Hey everyone, my name is Mike Connolly. I have the honor of representing Cambridge and Somerville, and just wanted to stand with you, heard about the rally today, and stand with you in support of peace, and stand with you to say that we shouldn't have war with North Korea. And one thing I'm sure of is we shouldn't have a Donald Trump capable of launching a first strike unilaterally. That absolutely is some power that should be taken away from him. I don't know that I would trust Donald Trump with anything, let alone the power to practically bring us to the brink of Armageddon. So, up on the State House, I have been working on so many issues over the past few weeks even, working on health care, trying to resist Governor Baker's efforts to roll back mass health, working on immigrants' rights, standing with the Dreamers and the DACA, working on climate change and affordable housing. But it's really important for me to stand here with you because with all of that stuff going on, it can be too easy for those of us, even those of us who are progressives or those of us who are Democrats, it's all too easy for us to forget about foreign policy. It can be too easy for us to forget about militarism. And I like to go back to what Dr. Martin Luther King said nearly 50 years ago when he spoke so eloquently about the giant triplets. He talked about the giant triplets of evil. He spoke upon the racism and the neoliberal capitalism. And the neoliberalism depends upon the militarism, and it depends upon the racism. So we have to stand united, not just on single individual issues, not just in our own silos. We have to stand united on all fronts. And I think this cause of peace and the cause of disarmament, the cause of anti-nuclear proliferation, and really putting an end to these horrible weapons of destruction, that cause has to be vital front and center every day. And so that's really all I wanted to say and why I wanted to stand with you. And really thank you all for carrying this issue forward at a time when it's almost hard to keep up. It seems in every single direction there's another issue that demands our attention. But it's just so important that we stand for peace, that we reject the militarism coming out of Washington, D.C., and that we try to find a world where we can all live together in peace. So thank you for having me. Thank you for doing this work.
From Hiroshima.
From Washington, D.C.
Hiromu Morishita.
President Truman.
Watch beautifully with your eyes.
In this time, we have now added a new and revolutionary increase in destruction to supplement the growing power of our armed forces.
Here, something happened that shouldn't have. Here now, something irreparable continues. Here, tomorrow, signs of everyone's destruction may appear. Don't watch with one eye. Don't watch with your arm or with your head.
In their present form, these bombs are now in production, and even more powerful bombs are in development. It is an atomic bomb. It is harnessing of the basic power of the universe.
With the heart of one who'd endures despair.
The force with which the sun draws its power has been loosed against those who brought war to the Far East. We have spent more than $2 billion on the greatest scientific gamble in history. And we have won.
Sankichi Toge. Give back the human! Give back my mother!
There are three things that the North Koreans want, and then they will stop playing around with nuclear weapons. One is they want to stop the war games that are very, very provocative. Two, they want to stop having a dry run of nuclear weapons there. And they also want, and it's very important, an official end to the Korean War and a peace treaty negotiated with both North and South Korea. That's key for a peace treaty.
That the world has never seen raining down on North Korea are not acceptable. It is not acceptable. We've seen the fire and fury of nuclear weapons. People, men, women, children are incinerated. The rivers boil. Buildings, trees, flowers, birds, animals are reduced to smoke and ash. 50 to 100 nuclear weapons, if used, catapult planet Earth into nuclear winter. That is not an acceptable solution to climate change, to global warming. 2 billion people die immediately. Whole cities are obliterated. Boston becomes a hole in the ground. Every one of us is dust. A nuclear weapons ban resolution at the UN. The nuclear nations, unsurprisingly, refused to participate in the negotiations, and they say they will never sign or abide by this resolution. So it's up to us, we who live in the nuclear-armed nations, to rise to the occasion and mobilize in support of nuclear disarmament. This is, without doubt, one of the great tasks we face as human beings to rise up for peace and all life on this planet. It is always a joy to stand with you for peace.
A leading peace organization in the Boston area.
Thanks, Paul. I'll try to make just 4 quick points. One is negotiated settlement is possible. We had a agreed framework with North Korea in 1994. It kept the peace for 8 years. It kept their nuclear program. It kept U.S. from aggressive moves for 8 years. It broke down, but we can do it again. Negotiation is possible. Number 2, Senator Markey has a bill that would restrain the president from launching a nuclear war unless Congress has declared war first. Remember the Constitution, Congress declares war? Well, with the nuclear weapons, Congress doesn't declare war. The president just pushes a button. We all know this. So Senator Markey has a bill to change this. Just yesterday, we got the 3rd co-sponsor in the House from Massachusetts, Catherine Clark, has signed on. But looks like we might be able to get a vote in the Senate on this bill next week. There's a bill known as the National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA. That's a must-pass bill in the Senate. It will be on the floor next week. Senator Markey is trying to get a vote on his bill to prevent nuclear war unless Congress has declared war first. Third, we got to organize. It's great that we had this rally today, but we need twice as many people here next time, and we need to build it. We're having trouble breaking through. The mainstream media is all full of like, North Korea is crazy, and they're threatening us in a completely mythical universe. We have to reach a lot more people.